God, I hope there's no technical issues with the final stream of the year. Dum 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 dum. Okay, let's just give stuff a chance to start up, and then I will stream. I will start the JustSpirit 2012. It's the Just Recap 2025. Yes, I'm gonna wait for pings to go out and all that stuff. I was gonna start it off on like, I kind of have like a presentation waiting screen, but I was like, no, I should have Bridget in this final stream. So I've got Bridget in the final stream. Cool. Yeah, I'll just give it a couple minutes. Oh, I hope everyone's doing well. I have not slept at all. I woke up yesterday at like 4 PM and I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna have to fix this. So my solution to fixing my waking up at 4 PM was just to pull an all-nighter. So, hello Elliot, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm not planning to do a sleep stream anytime soon, but I can add it to the 2026 plans. There's no reason I can't. No. Glad to hear you're doing okay. You still loving Unbeatable? I bought a physical copy of Peggle for Xbox 360 today. That's a good choice of thing to spend your money on. That is a good choice. It's Unbeatable Day today, is it? Is it the Unbeatable Day? Is there something specific? Am I being dumb and forgot something that happened in the story? Probably. It's New Year's Eve. Oh, yeah. Hello Taylor, how's it going? Dude, I'm excited for this stream. I've actually put a lot of effort into this stream. It's weird. I end up, normally you can tell which streams I put a lot of effort into from the thumbnails, and it's the thumbnails that give away like how excited I am for a stream or something. But this time it's the fact that I've spent about 4 or 5 hours putting together this presentation. Because like I was saying earlier, I haven't slept. I've pulled an all-nighter. Oh wait, I am in this playlist. I thought I was in a different playlist. Do I have, is there a, yes. But no, I pulled an all-nighter, so I haven't slept. And I was doing work on this and doing work on actual assignment stuff, but no. Okay, I'll give it like another minute or so, and then we'll get into it, because I'm actually really excited for this. It's going to be a lot of me talking, but it should look visually nice enough to keep people engaged. And I've got some stuff to talk about at the end, and ramble about. Oh god, don't remind me. What about assignments? I have one due in 6 days. I am very much behind. But I'm having to do it, so I will remind other people to also do theirs. Oh. Is the music good volume? Like not too loud, not too quiet? Because I don't want to be fiddling with this mid-presentation. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Guten Tag. Oh, so my My tongue feels weird because I burnt it when I was having lunch. So, there's that. Okay. I think it's time. It might be time for Just Recap 2025. Hands up, cinema! It's time! Like I said, I have put this together over the span of about 4 or 5 hours. I was working on it at like 6 in the morning till like 11, and then like 1:30 to 2:30. So I've put time into this. It's 27 slides of content, except there's some empty slides, but it's fine. But yeah, this is Just Recap 2025. Clap, 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 clap. Welcome in, everyone. I guess I should just get started. I'm just gonna get started. So, what is Just Recap 2025? I am gonna be going over everything that's happened in the past year and a bit of 2024 to give this context. So, what am I actually gonna be covering? I'm going to be covering Twitch, I'll be covering YouTube, I'll be talking about 2025 as a whole and what's going to happen in 2026. You might think, Jack, your numbers look a bit weird. That is true. I'm having... this 0 here is not a 0, it's an O. This font doesn't have a 0 in it, so these zeros are O's. For reference. Just because... I couldn't do anything about that. Yeah. I wouldn't have noticed. I keep noticing. So now all you guys have to notice. But no. So, that is what today is going to be about. I'm going to be going over Twitch, YouTube, stats. I'll be giving a peek behind the curtain. Talking about some weird and interesting things. Talking about just all I've done in 2025. And then I actually have some really interesting stuff planned for 2026. Not too much. Not too much to get ahead of myself, but I have stuff planned, which is nice. So, let's get started with Twitch. This is the big one. This is where a lot of people watch me, and it's where I focus a lot more on Twitch than YouTube. I'll be the first to admit that. So, let's look at 2024. If we ignore the tax info, I need to update my tax info and it needs to be done by today. And I keep seeing that pop up whenever I open Twitch and I've just been ignoring it for like weeks, like probably months at this point. Okay, this is 2024. This is 2024, which I didn't realize was a leap year, but apparently it was. And this was my stats. You can see this was kind of when I was just doing Elden Ring here. This was like just Elden Ring, so I was doing it once a week really, and then I think this might have been game dev, and then I got really into it basically, and I started streaming a lot more, but like a lot of this early bit and the bit of 2023 that does exist is basically just random Elden Ring streams. So that's kind of context for the minutes watched here. But yes. Wouldn't that be yes, this would be Cult 8, actually no, you're totally right. This would be Cult 7, sorry. This would be Cult 7. Yes, that's totally Cult 7. Yeah. No, you're right. And then this is probably Elden Ring, me getting really into it. I think that happened after Cult 7, didn't it? But yeah. So, this is just 2020, this is 2024 for some reference. 99 followers, 1 of 100, got a lot of unique chatters. A lot of unique viewers, about 75,000 hours watched. Now, let's have a look at this year. It's some interesting stats. There's a bear patch where I basically didn't stream for 2 months. I forgot about this. I don't know why I didn't stream for 2 months, basically. There's just this patch, though, where I basically just never streamed for 2 months. Which is why my minutes watched, the minutes watched are down, and minutes streamed, but I'll get to that in a bit. Did actually have more viewers, and more followers, and more chatters, and a higher average. Honestly, I think a lot of this is to do with the fact that I did more collabs this year as well. But despite that, I'm very thankful for the fact that even if I streamed less, more people have been watching and more regularly. And I've been very thankful for that, even though there's basically this massive divot where I just stopped streaming. I don't even know when this time would have been in my life, really. Maybe is this like the summer? Well, this is Cult 8. I know this is probably Cult 8 and some other stuff, but these are quite standard Twitch stats, and it's nothing too surprising if you compare the 2 years. But if we go into if I pull back the curtain a bit more, if you'll let me, here's some actual more interesting numbers. Here's the money I've made over 2 years. If that's at all interesting. But what I want, and also if we ignore this, because this is totally wrong, I don't know why it says 0 subscribers. I know people subscribed in 2024. This really shows how many hours I was down. I calculated this. I ran the numbers, and obviously you can see here, I was like, oh, we've evidently got an uptick in percentage of viewers, but I've streamed less. I wonder how much less I've streamed. This amount less I've streamed here is actually, the difference between it is a week. It's a week off by 6 minutes. If I had streamed 6 minutes less this year, it would have been exactly a week that I had streamed less, which is crazy. It's crazy how that's happened. Funny coincidence, but yeah, the fact that that's a week I streamed less is, it's weird. I guess probably Cult 7 boosted a lot of 2024's hours streamed because I streamed so much of that. But no, it is interesting how it's like exactly a week off. I was gonna have all the subscribers here. I tried to get it from Twitch, but they only tell you your founders and the people currently subscribed. So I couldn't find all my subscribers from 2025, but I do know some of them off name. Taylor, Alex, Flaky, we've got Oliver, I think of this year. Yeah, a lot. I think Emmy might have this year. I can't remember, but like I say, it doesn't show me all-time 2025. But what it does tell me is that I've been subscribed to myself for 75 months. This is so long. I've had affiliates since 2019. I was, how old was I? I was 13. How did I pull affiliate when I was like 13 and then not do anything with it? But yes. That's fun. That was fun to see that number when I was looking through stats. But no, it's pleasant to see these uptick in numbers. It's nice to see these uptick in numbers despite the hours being down, and I'm very appreciative for that. This is going to be a bit of a numbers stream, but then also I'm getting all the numbers out of the way first. I'm checking my notes. Yeah. Okay, but that's kind of all I've got for Twitch. There's not too much to say about Twitch because a lot of it's just, here's your numbers for the year. But YouTube is a bit more interesting. Let's get on to it. Let's start again with good old 2024. This was my all-time, I think, view graph for 2024. You're welcome to try and guess what my top 5 videos. So these are going to have my top 5 videos on them. The first one is probably not one you're going to guess because it's an actual video, being the exam help video I made for our class, which is kind of these. It's kind of this section here, which is weird because it's not a single spike, it's like a month. It's my 5th most viewed video of 2024. It's still a great thumbnail, I'll say. I still love this thumbnail so much, it's so good. Fourth is actually a bit interesting because I thought The thumbnail was the best suggestion I ever did. Yeah, I love this thumbnail. I love everything in this thumbnail, even the Guilty Gear font. The fourth one, though, is also surprising. Not because you wouldn't expect it to be on here, but I think most people would expect this to be higher. It's the PC build. This didn't have a thumbnail, so I literally had to capture the auto-generated one, which is like 280p, which is why it looks so blurry. This spike is this one, which is weird because it means there's this whole gap where basically nothing really happens and there's no big videos. But yes, I thought this would have been higher, especially considering number 3 was that random time I played Skyblock with Ellie and Alfie. This is number 3, and that is these spikes here. It just overall got more views in the year than the PC build. By the way, the top counting is done by over the year, like not just in the spike. So like these are my top 5 videos of the year. So even though I think PC build spiked way higher, it just didn't hold up to it. Number 2 is also kind of surprising because I completely forgot we did this stream until I was looking at this. It was Valorant. Valorant was number 2, being these spikes here. That was a crazy stream. I forgot about that in 2024. This is all still 2024. This final spike really isn't much of a surprise. It's this one, and it's the flat cooking charity stream where I got egged at the end. That's not a surprise. I don't think this one's a surprise. I would honestly put this as my number 1 anyway. I loved doing this. This was so fun. I really wanted to do something this year. I just didn't have the ideas or time. Fortnite stream robbed. Elliot, I think you're forgetting that Fortnite was... No, okay. Fortnite was here, I think. Fortnite was like the very end of the year. It was like the very, very, very end. But no, I do think Fortnite probably should have placed... If I was ordering them, I'd put Flat Clock and Stream 1, PC Building 2, in my opinion. We can put Fortnite 3, Valorant 4, because that was just funny. And then this stream can be 5. I know why this is up here, but I wouldn't put it up here. Hello Alex, how are you doing? When you self-host a micro server, do you need to tell people a domain or IP? Domains and IPs are basically the same thing. Domains just direct to an IP by masking it. If you don't want to give people your personal ID, you can use a Cloudflare tunnel. If you search up like Cloudflare tunneling or playit.gg, they both work depending on what you need. If you don't want to give people your personal IP. If it's just your friends though, you can just probably give them your IP. And that'll be whatever, and then it'll be 25565. I was just gonna ask if you personally tell people which one. I don't. Actually, for Cult 8, I was going to, and then it wasn't working. Hello, Freya. How's it going? Okay, back on track. So this was 2024. This was 2024. These were the top 5 streams, and you can see it's actually really condensed into like the last quarter of like 2024, like here. And the only reason this is up here because it was spread over and people were referencing it so much. So let's go to a much more interesting year of 2025. You can still see this big deficit where I basically didn't stream for 2 months for whatever reason, but you can see a lot more obvious peaks. I think this one's also surprising. No, it's not surprising in hindsight because I've seen that this VOD did numbers, it being a VOD, and that was the non-existence of you and me. This was my 5th most viewed. I think it's my 5th. I'm saying 5th, but I've done these in chronological, so it might not actually be my 5th, and I might have been claimed that order in wrong way. I'm gonna go back a second. Let me check this. But no, I'm glad you're doing well, Freya. Let me just double check this, because now that I've said that, I've realized I've done this chronologically, and this is probably not the actual order, so I'm gonna get the actual order up. I'm gonna double check it so I'm not lying. 2024. Oh, I'm a huge liar, and it's even more funny, the actual order. Okay guys, I was wrong about the order for this. Do you want to guess the actual correct order? Taylor, our PC building stream, is number 2, which is good. However, Flat Cooking stream is not number 1, it's number 3. Number 1 is this Minecraft stream. It's this fuck-ass Minecraft stream. What is this one I've done? Oh my god. This is not the number 1 stream of 2024, and I don't know why. I don't know why this did numbers. And then number 4 was this, and then number 5 was Valorant. That's crazy. I had fun abusing a power line in that session. Oh, yes. Are you talking about the session we did the other day? Because you were very much using your abilities. I did some TTRPGs with Freya the other day. Okay, back to 2025 though. The non-existence of You of Me was the first big one in the year, and this did way better than I thought it was. I think this is just a very good thumbnail. I think I did a very good thumbnail for this. We'll get to the order guessing later, now that I've realised these aren't in order. But who wants to guess what this spike is? Who wants to guess what this spike is? You're not gonna guess it because it's the one time I posted a YouTube short. Yeah, I forgot I posted this, and that's what this huge spike here is. Which is interesting. So yeah, no, this huge one is the YouTube short that I made, and I was gonna keep making them, and then, well, we all know what happened to Cult 8 and how it drove me, but that's for later. Yeah, Freya, you actually destroyed those enemies in that session. Okay, I'm gonna spoil a bit. The next 3, I think you can probably guess, are this one, and then all of this. No, you're not getting any points if you manage to guess what this one is, okay? You're not getting any points for guessing what this one is. But you could try and guess these 2, because these ones are actually a bit more interesting, because they're both actual videos I posted. Yeah, from the Vampirium series. We've got Noah here. Hello, Noah. How are you doing? Noah's not actually in stream, but just Noah's on the thumbnail. I've given them eyes. Yeah, these were in my top 5. The times I actually made videos, which was cool. Hello, Sam. How's it going? But yes, like I say, no points if you can guess what this massive spike, which still hasn't dropped. This stream is still pulling in views, and it has not leveled. Like, genuinely, normally when you see, like, when something gets views, it'll like spike up and then it kind of flatlines. No, this is just trending up. It's still going. It's hit 5k views, and it's my full playthrough of Zato, I Love the World and everything in it. That is my number 1 thing on my channel. It's about 5k views at the moment. It's got like 100 likes. I've got like 25 subscribers off it. This has done numbers, and it's possibly the best thing I've done on my channel. I loved playing it. I'm just very glad. It's funny though, looking at this. Don't worry about being late to the presentation. I'll go back over stuff later, but I'm just kind of wanting to not go back too much. But the interesting thing about this is, because this is actually pulled in views, I actually get to use more of the YouTube database. And some fun facts about this Zato. Oh, okay, wait, before we do this, here are the answers. You can try and guess. I'm not going to make you guys type it out, but you can try and guess what order you think these are the most popular. Obviously, Zato is number 1 on my whole channel. I've said that. Number 5 is this video, which is fire, because number 4 is this one, which, being the first of the series, did a bit better. Number 3 is between a short and an actually interesting stream. So of course number 3 is going to be the stream, while number 2 is the brain dead slop short. Yeah, those are the 2025 top videos. With Vampirium episode 4 in 5th place, Vampirium Episode 1 in 4th place, The Non-Existence of You and Me in 3rd, the YouTube short I did in 2nd, and finally Zato, I Love the World and Everything in It in 1st. That short is brain nourishment, frankly. I do want to make more shorts, but that's for later in this. We're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, let's move on. So that's Twitch and YouTube. We've looked at the numbers, we've looked at the stats. Oh, spoilers. Just going back for the people who have just joined. We had a quick look at these. Talked about minutes, talked about this was still when I was doing Elden Ring, this was Cult 7. I randomly stopped streaming for 2 months. And then this was talking numbers, dropping hours streamed by a week exactly, basically, but an uptick in actual engagement, which was very nice to see. This subscriptions is wrong. My revenue went down. Oh no! Surprisingly, it went down less than you thought it would, considering the drop in hours, but like I said, view engagement was up. And then, obviously, YouTube we've just done with all these videos. Somehow Minecraft, this random Minecraft stream I did with Alfie and Ellie being #1 in 2024, followed by the PC build, the cooking stream, the exam, and Valorant. And then obviously we've just done 2025. So, now that we've caught up, let's actually talk a bit more in depth about everything I did in 2025. Because despite that long, arduous 2-month gap and the dark times when I don't stream, because I know you guys hate that, I've still played a lot of games. I played Sekiro, I played Path of Exile, I did a birthday stream when I was like 80 in Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, I did Celeste for a second time speedrunning it with an arcade controller, I played Bellatra and crashed my PC, I got stuck on Rain World so decided to stop streaming it, and I played chill card games with Wild Frost. I got really sick and couldn't speak very well, so I just decided to play A Hat in Time, which is the game I happened to be playing at that time. I just played that on stream with my voice so hoarse people couldn't understand me. I was trying to think of a word that wouldn't be very insulting to the cat. I was a small chaotic cat in a big city causing chaos, which is a game I still need to go back and find more secrets in. I ran around with skeletons in my ears playing Devil Daggers, and I've started the Great Expedition 33, which I've stopped streaming because it was taking me too long to beat and I just want to play it. I played the best shooter ever to live, B in Splatoon, said, hey, I'll play more of this on stream, I want to make it regular, and then haven't booted it up since on stream. I've done it a couple times in my own time. Yeah, no, we don't talk about the misspellings. We don't talk about them. Obviously, I've been playing Death's Door today, recently, and the defining of the non-existence of You and Me was also this year, and that's a lot of games. There's also more, which I didn't mention here. Stuff like Rayman Origins. I played random bits of Elden Ring this year. I played a bit of Get to Work, I think. I played all these random games. But there's a couple of standout games. In our long plays, I just skipped the animation, whoops. Obviously, we have our 2 long plays, which I've done this month, which is crazy. Was Zato this month? Zato was this month, right? I think. No, November. Zato was November, and Unbeatable was going to be November, but it got delayed. But yeah, I played both of these in full, both of these being 10-hour long streams. To be exact, Zato was 10 hours, 21 minutes, and 39 seconds. Whereas Unbeatable was 10 hours, I thought this was going to be like an 8-hour game, 39 minutes, and 46 seconds. I played both of these in one sitting. If I'd beat Unbeatable 6 minutes faster, then it would have been exactly a week between how much I streamed in 2024 and 2025. Also, fun little Easter egg. This is not the actual thumbnail I used. This was a concept thumbnail which I really liked, but got vetoed because of its contrast and its readability. But yeah, I really liked this thumbnail. Die-hard Unbeatable fans might notice that I demolished Quaver's big-ass bow because it goes out to like here. It's like, it's huge. It's way too big, so I just got rid of it from the thumbnail. I think it's still like this in the actual thumbnail as well. But this was, I was just messing around and I got this really nice effect with the logo and stuff, but the contrast was really suffering. I would have also put in some Zato concepts. Zato and Unbeatable possibly have the most. Unbeatable not so much, but Zato definitely has the most concept thumbnails I've ever done. I think it had 8 or 9 before I picked on this one finally. And obviously some of those tweaks were small, but there was going to be one where we had Asia and like a shadow version of herself, like cycling around, which would have been cool, but it just was too much detail. Yeah, I was kind of horrible for destroying the bow, but it was just too big. But look, that's enough of games. Let's talk about my real life. I went to Gamescom and did a tier list of the stuff I got on shitty Wi-Fi, shitty hotel Wi-Fi. I built another PC with Taylor. A damn good photo of me for a damn good PC. Before the RAM prices spiked, thank God. I built Lego. Oh, ads. I forgot I did that. I'm so smart. We're pausing. We're pausing for ads. We're pausing for ads. Or people could prime. I'm going to take this chance to drink. Hey. Yeah. I will use this. Oh, spoilers. Spoilers for the prime people. Oh wow, a Philips One blade razor. This is so cool. They've both got the exact same. They both got the same ads. But yeah, no. I really do like this Unbeatable thumbnail. It's just a real shame I couldn't. It was not legible enough, which sucks. Also, I didn't realize the person who voiced Treble was a YouTuber I watched, and now I can't unhear it. Which is a fun thing I didn't notice. The guy who voices Trebles has replied to my tweets before. Obviously when I was replying to their tweets. I've blanked on their name now that you've asked. They just did a video on Mizaloo recently. The song Mizaloo. Mizaloo. What's his name? Noodle is Noodle. He does like paper stop motion sort of thing. Holy crap, Sharks released a new vacuum cleaner. Never saw this coming. Oh my god! The ad stuff actually works. I actually made it correctly. That's insane. I was just talking about how Treble was voiced by Noodle, who I didn't realize until they brought it up in a video. I'm like, oh yeah, that's their voice. Which was cool to realize. Cool. I'm glad that ads work how they should be. Anyway, now that we're back, let's go back to the IRL streams. I built Lego, which was cool. This ended up being a 3-part stream. I thought I was going to do this in one stream. No, this ended up being 3 streams that I did, which was crazy. Taylor joined me for the final one, which was fun. And then you can't miss this stream when you're talking about IRL streams. Me in my garage. God, I still feel traumatized whenever I look back at this stream. This put me in such a bad mental state. I actually genuinely can't overstate how bad of a mental state this genuinely put me in. This put me in a really bad mental state, this entire cult situation, and I was trying to cope. Yeah, this is me crashing out in my garage with the server here. This is the server there. But no, I really enjoyed these IRL streams. I want to do more, not like actual IRL where you go outside the house. That's icky and cringe. I want to do more where it's like doing stuff. Like in 2024, I did a couple papercraft streams. Like I made Bridget. I made a papercraft Bridget, and that was fun. I'd want to do something like that again, maybe. Or something like Lego Mario. Or Yeah, I should go outside and harass the public. That would be, I'd love that idea. I should also start streaming on Kick. That would make me really popular. But no. Bro calls a just chat and stream IRL. Touching grass is impossible. I've touched grass on stream before. I forgot I did that. But yeah, no, I have done that. Maybe hit someone with a Cybertruck too. That would be really cool. Sadly, Cybertrucks are too unsafe to be allowed in the UK, so we don't have them. I actually don't know if that's true. That probably is, though. I have a feeling. But okay, look. That's the IRL. I really didn't do much IRL, but it's fun, and it's something I want to do a bit more in. Obviously, if you recognize this background from maybe right here, it's because it's the same image, which are both from GMTK. So shout out to GMTK for making this cool repeating pattern, which I can use to transition smoothly to game dev. I've done a bit of it this year. I can't just ignore it. I did Gottlieb, which is pinball gambling with grilled cheese. This is a great thumbnail. Thank you, Taylor, for sending me this image. I did Grandeur. I've been doing a bit of this. It's not massive. I've mainly been doing it in my own time. The big one, though, GMTK Jam. This was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this with Alex and Dan. And although it wasn't quite what we wanted it to be in the end, it was really fun to do it. I really enjoyed actually doing this. So you can see this pattern again in the back. No, I really enjoyed doing this. I want to do another game jam. I started doing well. I just really didn't get into it. I was really not in the mood to stream it. So I have the Silly Cat Emporium, so any cat you need I can provide. Perfect. I will need more Silly Cat images in the future. Maybe I'll need them for my collabs. I've done a lot of collabs this year, way more than I thought I was going to, mainly because of one person, Fish, who upon hearing I wanted to do collabs actively invited me to stop, and it's because of Fish that I got into doing this Repo collab, which then got me into doing this Phasmophobia collab, which got me into doing this Dale and Dawson's, and got me eventually into doing both Vampirium and the Murder Train stream, which we did recently, which is itself part of an even bigger thing. It's all thanks to Fish, and I owe Fish so much for that. For getting me in these King of the Castle streams, which has eventually led to me doing all these other collabs. And for that, thank you. It's been really fun doing collabs. I will say, I'm probably not gonna do as many of these sorts of collabs in the coming year, mainly because a lot of these people are PG streamers, and I'm not PG. And while I can like avoid swearing, I can not swear and stuff. But when we say, oh, let's do horror games or games that will jump scare you, like Repo or like in Vampirium, where I was sneaking around and got jumped multiple times by people trying to kill me, yeah, that's going to surprise me and I might accidentally swear. So I'm probably going to pull back on doing streams with these people, not because I dislike them. Actually, everyone's been really nice and I've really enjoyed interacting with people. One of the people in Slacker in the Dale and Dawson stream, actually, I was watching YouTube the other day and they were just in someone's video randomly, and so I messaged them about it and we had a chat, and that was really nice. It's really nice to just see someone on YouTube go, I know that person, and go, oh, I can just message that person and talk to them about it and ask, oh, was that a cool thing to do? Was that fun? Did you enjoy doing that? And that was really cool to do. And I want to do more of that. So I'm probably going to try and find people I can collab with, which are a bit more fine with swearing, like the people who we did this one with. And this was a really fun stream, the Murder on the Minecraft Express stream. Shooting each other and us all dying because it's some dumb murder mystery game. And this cast will be coming back for something I'm going to talk about later, but that's for later. Basically, I'm wanting to do more collabs, but now that I've actually gotten a taste of collabs, I know what suits the channel a bit more and who suits it. And while I want to keep in touch with like Alt, Emerald, Clover, Sate, Fish, Ben, Blue Ben, Ames. I'm trying to list as many people I've done collabs with. Timer, Richie, Kiwi. I'm trying to name as many people as I can off the top of my head. If I don't name you, I'm so sorry. But yeah, all these people are really cool, but a lot of them are more PG, and it puts both parties in a tough spot. It puts me in a tough spot, because if I do swear, I mean, if I happen to swear, even, like, I can try not to swear, but like I said, in, like, the Reaper example, or when I was, like, getting jumped in Vampirium, if I happen to swear, that puts the PG streamers in a tough position, which puts me in a tough position, because I don't want to put them in a tough position. So, we'll see. I do want to still do collabs with them. I'll probably just be a bit more picky. I'll probably do more stuff like Dale and Dawson's, or stuff where I'm not worried about swearing. But, yeah. I do want to keep the collabs up, and it's been really fun playing with people and meeting so many people who also stream. Especially through Vampirium. Actually, it's because of Fish that I got into this group which do all this. And then it's because of that I got invited to Vampirium. And then because of Vampirium, I met Noah, who I'm going to be doing a load of content with in this coming year, hopefully. But before we talk about these other streamers, these collabs, I want to talk about my friends, because I've done a lot of streams with just my friends this year. I played Beat Saber with Oliver on a Sunday, when it was meant to be a Saturday, but we changed it to a Sunday, and that was fun. That was fun. I need to play more Beat Saber as well. We did Isaac the Binding and Castle and Builders, which we will finish this year. This is, I'm saying this now, this is getting finished in 2026. It's do or die. We will finish Castle Crashers in 2026. I stake my life on it. 2026 will be the year. But also, we played CSGO, the much anticipated sequel which we all forgot about to Valorant, because at the end of the Valorant stream we joked, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we play CSGO next year? I put an event on it and then forgot. So there will be another shooter stream 2026. What game is it going to be? We were thinking Siege, but then Siege has been sworn off apparently, so we'll see what other games we can play. But other than that, Minecraft. Look, Cult 8 didn't go very well, and there was so many technical issues that also actually fucked me up mentally, kind of. But the brief period of it was just fun, and luckily I'm going to get back into some Minecraft stuff, but I want another community server. And I might host it again, and hopefully it won't go to shit this time, because I'm going to fight for my life I'm going to prepare for like a month of active testing. But I mean, I ran Vampirium. I hosted the Vampirium server, for example, so it should be fine now. But yeah, and finally, we can't talk about streaming with friends without talking about Subnautica. This is the current ongoing series with Taylor. I think Taylor's going to take away my right to build soon because of all the builds I'm doing, but this is really fun. I'm really enjoying playing Subnautica. This is a really fun series we're doing, and I've been really enjoying playing that with Taylor. But no, it's been fun doing stuff with just friends. Like, Fortnite was also on here. Yeah, you're right, Elliot. I don't know why Fortnite didn't end up on here. Fortnite should be here. Fortnite should be right here. You know what, I'll write it in. Fortnite is also here. My bad, I forgot about that. Oh, I showed my friend your base. Their words were just, why? Why does this exist? I don't blame them. I showed someone the base as well. I can't remember who. But look. I played with a lot of people this year, and it's been a lot of fun. But 2025, it's the last day of 2025, so we can't stick on it. We need to talk about 2026. Spirit clearly isn't a real friend if he forgets the Fortnite stream. We can run it back. Elliot, we can run Fortnite back. I promise. But yeah, 2026. What's in store 2026? Well, let's talk about streaming. Okay, my bad guys, I forgot Fortnite. I'm sorry. I forgot Fortnite. I don't pay my mods, okay? I don't get paid if you ignore the fact that I literally showed me making money. If you ignore those, I don't get paid. Actually, I'm not gonna get paid if I don't fix my tax stuff. But streaming, what am I gonna do this year? I'm gonna have a schedule. I'm gonna make an actual schedule which isn't drawn in paint, and it will have little icons. And I go, I'm streaming this day, and this day, and this day, and maybe this day. And maybe this day. Jack, why are you streaming on weekends so much? Because I want to do regular weekend streams where I play through a game like Chance of Sinara, or Unfair Flips, or The Dark Queen of Morphholm, The Dark Queen of Morphholm, which are all very... Guys, oh, my streams went down. My streams went down. Schedule is 2 guess. Why is it went down? What? Why is it actually went down? What the hell's happened? Are we back? Are we back? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have a schedule. Maybe I shouldn't have a schedule. Are we back? Okay, good. Welcome back, guys. Slacker derogatory. No, I want a schedule, and as part of that, I want to do. I'm doing this bit again. I want to have regular weekend streams where I play the Chance of Sinara, or Unfair Flips, or the Dark Queen of Morphholm. I said it right first try. You never heard me say it wrong. Which are all short games where I can probably finish them in a weekend. I want to do this. I want to play more games. I want to play shorter games. And I just want to stream more. So hopefully, it might not actually be weekends. It might be like end of a week. It really depends on my schedule. But I want to do this. Jack, can I teach you how to play Deadlock? We can do a Deadlock stream. We can do a Deadlock stream. I am happy to do a Deadlock stream. But this is all good and all. Me streaming more. Oh, would I consider playing Satisfactory in the Big 26? I could totally do a Satisfactory playthrough. I'm replaying Factorio with a friend right now, and I'm really getting into it. I would totally be down for Satisfactory. Deadlock, okay, Deadlock and Satisfactory. Note them down, note them down. But, you know, this is good and all, me streaming more, but you know what I really need? It's more viewer engagement. And how would I possibly do that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe with a JustSpirit stock market? Yes, that's right. I'm gonna make a JustSpirit stock market where you can gamble on stocks with channel points. This kind of has been brought up. I'm actually genuinely really looking into how to do this. I believe there's a command which is currently active. It might not be active, which would be exclamation point net worth. I'm not sure if it's currently running. I can't remember. I was putting a lot of the stock like commands on my server. Yeah, it doesn't run. Not running. Wait. I might also just disabled it like a smart person. I wouldn't be surprised about that either. Yeah. I do just have it disabled as well. But yeah. And hopefully, if I build this correctly, you should also be able to get other streamers in on this, and they can also have their own stocks, and it can become a huge thing. Not a huge thing, but just like a thing from like between streamers. We'll see. But it's one of the things that's in the works. But you know what all of this needs? Not just the stock market, not just my schedule, all of this, all of my streaming needs. Do you know what all of that needs? Branding. I am finally getting branding, and I am already in talks with artists to do it. Put your hands up and shout cinema because it's happening. I was worried you were going to make a JustSpirit coin and take a page from Logan Paul's book. No, it's going to be a virtual coin which you buy with a virtual currency which you cannot spend real money on. Yes, I'm finally getting Brandon. I've had enough of just being some random manga man. I'm JustSpirit. No, this guy is going. We're gonna get an actual profile picture. I'm gonna get an actual banner. I'm gonna get overlays. You know the channel points? These are gonna get icons. Finally. We're gonna get the channel points some icons. You know what else needs icons? All the emote slots I have. Do you remember earlier when I was saying I was subbed myself for 75 months? Meaning that I had got affiliate in 2019. You know what that means? I have 7 years of sub badges available. I will get all of these filled out. I will get Brandon for both my stream overlays and my accounts. And I'm in talks. I'm genuinely talking with artists. I'm talking with one artist specifically. Oh.
Snake 13 has something to say. We will get Brandon.
We will get Brandon. You are correct. I'm in talks with one artist specifically about getting a bit of key art done, which I'll use in a lot of places because I don't really have the money to pay for loads of art. So I'll pay for a bit of key art, which will probably be like used for like Be Right Back and stuff, and like stream starting soon, as well as probably banners. And then from that, I'll probably start try and find people to do a couple of emotes. This is the one time that you can ignore the don't sell art clause in my rules. If you want to sell art, you can do it. Now's your chance. I will accept like art from, no matter how bad it is, from my friends, because it'd be funny. I won't promise I'd keep it forever. Also, side note, you can see the emote prefix here says prefix updated. It was originally why am I trying to write? It was originally Spirit 103. And I was like, the other ones, whenever else I check, were all bad. But the fact that it was I'm just 404 isn't actually that bad of an emote prefix. So we're going with that. Can I make you some slop, please? I can make really good slop, as long as it's not AI slop. If it's authentic human slop, we can do that. But no, I am genuinely actually looking for artists. And if people know anyone who's cheap, I'm not saying cheap like they have to be like, it has to be really low. I mean cheap in relative, like cheap relevant to their quality. Cause like, even if I'll make you a custom rigged VTuber model if you ever want one. To be fair, if I was gonna get a VTuber model, I'd probably be quite interested in learning to rig it myself. But I want it cheap, but it doesn't have to be. I'm not asking, oh, can you find me someone who's like a tenner who will do loads for me? I'm like, cheap for the quality. For reference, the person I'm paying for the key art, I'll be paying about £90 for reference, which is not cheap on its own, but for the quality of their art, I think it's quite a good deal. Being a third of that is for the character art, a third of that's for the background, and then a third of that's for the commercial license I need to use for like Twitch and stuff. So it's like 30 quid per. But like, for their quality of their art, that's what I mean. So I'm not saying you have to find me the cheapest, but if it's good for the quality, I'm not against it. But yeah, I'm actually genuinely actively looking for Brandon. So I'm trying to get that sorted. I need to sort out my character details so I can have a mascot. It's basically the closest reference I can give right now is my Minecraft skin, but I'm trying to make it look a bit more personal. So we'll see. But no, I'm not going Catboy or something. I am staying human. Don't worry. Also, I got a friend who does decent art and they basically can only accept payment through Discord Nitro because Netherlands law won't let them accept commission money yet. Oh, well, I mean, if they do good art, then sure. Literally, this is the stream where if you want to pitch me on an artist, you can. Just DM me. Bro, make your mascot just I. You mean like Jacksepticeye? I'm not being Jacksepticeye. No, I'll DM you a link to that Insta. Sure, yeah, do that. But no, so I'm actually looking for branding. I'm trying to get it sorted out. I'm not doing anything at the moment because I need to get my assignment work done. I cannot stress what I mean. I can't stress that I'm actually really behind on assignment work, so I need to do that over the next week. But then after that, I'm going to try and get my character done, send it off to them, start actually talking about what it's going to be. But I'm going to probably keep this under wraps from going on this point. One or two of you might get sneak peeks, but it's probably going to be kept under wraps so I can reveal it all at once. I'm going to like reveal it all at once at the same time, and it's going to be like, look at my stream overhaul. It's insane. But look, that's enough about branding and money and emotes that I don't have and badges I don't have and profile pictures I don't have and banners I don't have and overlays I don't have. Let's talk about videos I don't make, shall we? Another thing I don't make. Look, I don't like making videos. I find editing really boring. It just doesn't work with my brain. Yet, there's 4 videos I currently have in the work. First is a Cult 8 video. I have about, I think I have 24 hours of footage that I'm currently going through to edit for this video. And that should go down to like a 20-minute video or something, if that, probably less. For reference, I was like, I want to get back into using Cult 8. I want to try and revive it a little bit. So, first things I've got to do is get gear. So I got full Netherite, fully enchanted it, had to reroll villagers, I made an XP farm, I then hunted all the wardens. I also built a shitty Christmas tree, which is really shitty actually, I'll probably burn it down. But, yeah. And then after that, it's Vampirium. Episode 5, episode 1 through 4 came out like back to back to back in preparation for 5. And then I streamed 5 and I was like, damn, I don't know how to spin this good because it just kind of ended up not being a very good ending. This is only about 3 hours of footage. But I just don't really know how to do with it, and I don't think it's going to be very interesting. But I promised I'd do this. Next is Subnautica. I want to do a couple Subnautica videos. Probably of like, I don't know how many streams it'll be. If it's like, I'll probably do like 2 videos. So I'll split like the first and second half of it up. But I do want to make a Subnautica video. I think that would be really fun. We'll see. I've just really been enjoying doing Subnautica. All of this is also me talking about making videos, which is not fun. Finally, Pedal to the Metal, which is another Minecraft collab I've been taking part off stream because it was happening at 4 AM and it's finally finished. And as part of taking part, I agreed to make a video on it. So I need to combine 5 or 6 sessions. I can't remember how many it was. Not 6, 7. Sorry, guys. It's like 5 or 6 sessions into a single video I'm gonna do. Some people are doing incremental. I'm just gonna do a single video with like an overarching storyline. Spoilers, we did not win, but we caused chaos, which is the next best thing. But yeah. I believe we're about to get hit with ads in a minute, so I'm not going to move on yet. But yeah, so these are the videos I actively want to make. I do have a couple others which don't have images. I want to do some TTRPG videos. I have a campaign idea which would like have me do run in the game for like a large range of different people and then being like one shots like an hour or 2 long, and they also wouldn't require much editing. So I'm really interested in doing that. I also want to make a video essay. I really want to do a video essay this year. I'm not quite sure what on yet. I have an idea which is titled I Want to Drown, I'm just not sure what in. or something like that. I can't remember what I've currently titled it. I want to do a video essay on maybe games or maybe social media. I've spelled essay wrong. I think it's 2 essays. But yeah, I want to make a video essay as well. I want to do TTRPG and a video essay some point this year. Also BRB, no worries. We did not win, but we caused chaos, which is the next best thing. Indeed. Okay, I think ads are about to hit. Let me check. Alright, it's about to hit. Was I correct? Yep, ads are about to start. Is it gonna say it properly? Ads starting soon? It just says ads starting soon. It literally just says ads starting soon, so I don't know if ads are starting soon or they're not starting soon. Is it going to start or not? It just says ads starting soon, and it has for the past, like, couple minutes. I've been waiting for these ads so I can move on. Like, I don't want to immediately try and move on, only for ads to hit. And I feel like that's about to happen. Oh, there you go. Yes, ads. Ads. Okay. I'm going to have a drink. Oh, I'm gonna say I've went through this far faster than I thought I was going to. I thought this was gonna take me a lot longer to get through, but I've gotten through it all in like an hour. Which, to be fair, I've managed to drag out this this 25 slide show out a lot longer than I thought. But also I thought this was gonna be a bit of a longer stream, like 2 hours. So who knows? I might just yap for an hour. Yeah, we're gonna wait for ads to pass, and then we will talk. I think literally the final slide. I think I have 1 slide left. I probably could have hurried it up and got it within the hour, but are we back? Are we back from the ads? Can I actually finish the presentation now? Because there's literally like 2 slides left. Yes. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, from the ads. So yeah, we've talked about for 2026. We've talked about streaming. What I want to do streaming wise, and what I want my plans for branding, and how I'm actually looking for stuff. We've talked about videos I want to make and what I want to do. There's one more thing to do. That's collabs. I was kind of hinting at it earlier, but I might have a couple big collabs planned. This one's not too secret. This is hinting at. It's kind of, I don't really have visuals for collabs because a lot of them are kind of under wraps. This is the one that I was talking. If you saw, oh, hello Taylor. If you saw the stream the other day where Noah invaded my stream and I invaded Noah's stream, and it was this whole looping thing, and also I didn't have the audio set up correctly so no one could hear Noah on my stream anyway. If you saw that, you saw I was testing a new mod pack for an SMP I'm going to be part of. It's going to be a scripted, like, roleplay SMP. It's not going to be like, it is survival still, so I'll be doing survival streams on it, but then the storyline itself is going to be scripted because we just want to tell a story. And I'm really looking forward to this. I really like my character, and it's with all the people from the train murder mystery, which is, I'm not going to try and pretend I can do it off the top of my head. I can't, so I'm just going to pull them up, honestly. I'm just not going to embarrass myself, and I'm just going to pull it up. That is B. Noah, who is the one rower running it. Mr. Green. And then we've got, oh my god, Discord's hiding their name. Please just show me their name. Lils, who I met for the first time on that murder mystery stream. We have Mega. We have Moo. We have Orcs. And I think we might have one other, and then we've got Brownies, who's kind of like a +1, who's not taking part, but they're just going to be there to like add buildings to the server and just add stuff, but they're not going to be part of like the storyline directly. So there's only like 6-7 of us. I think it would be nice to get 8, but also you don't need that many people in a story. But yeah, we'll see. I really like the idea that I had for this. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, because I said 6-7. Oh no, I'm killing myself. No, I'm not going to go into too much detail because a lot of it, we're trying to keep a lot of it secret. But what I will say is that, I was talking about this on stream, is that each of us all have a core mod, and that's a mod we're really familiar with and we're really knowledgeable about. Not going to go why or why that's important, but we all have a core mod, and mine is Making Magic. It's Ars Nouveau. So I have Ars Nouveau. If I can remember how to spell it. No. Vu? Maybe? Can't remember how to spell it, but yeah. So that's going to be really cool. We're all going to have our own individual mods, and I'm not going to go into why or how that's going to affect stuff, but yeah. Basically, there's going to be this really cool scripted SMP, which we've got a lot of plans for, and Noah is like actively receiving their PC. So they'll actually be able to run this and like take part. Also, on top of talking about Noah, we have other plans, just me and Noah. We've talked about stream. I think it's been mentioned once or twice. I'll just come out and say it. I don't see why I should have to hide it. Did I put the notes on here? No, I didn't. We are planning to do a Baldur's Gate free playthrough in character as well. In characters, but not scripted, because it's kind of hard to script something like that, but it's just as characters of like getting really into the characters and doing stupid shit. But yeah, me and Noah are also plan to do a Baldur's Gate free playthrough. Maybe, we'll see. But other than that, I don't have any collabs actively planned. So we'll see how that goes. But this is just a really interesting thing I'm very excited for, and I'm looking forward to. But yeah, that's the collabs. And with that, we finished Just Recap 2025. That's it. That's all I've got to say. It's been an incredible year, and thank you to everyone who's watched and supported and watched me stream all sorts, and who's chatted and who's subscribed and primed and literally everything. I'm very thankful to do this. I make it sound like I'm this huge creator doing this. No, I just found out that I actually enjoy streaming more than I've realized, which is nice. I'm just very thankful to everyone who's just been chilling, even though I know most of the people who just hangs out and chats, and I'm very thankful for that. And that's it. That's Just Recap 2025. Once again, thank you everybody. I will be back. I'm not ending stream right now, but next stream is tomorrow, and it's Subnautica with Taylor. We're doing Subnautica with Taylor tomorrow at 7:30 UK time. Like I say, I'm not in stream right now, I'm just saying this ahead of time. And that's going to be the first stream of 2026. I was about to say 5. Literally New Year's Day. And this is the final stream of 2025, unless I end up streaming later, because I'm not I'm not going out anywhere. And I will just be at home drinking. So who knows, I might end up doing another stream, in which case this won't be the final stream of 2025. But this is the final planned stream of 2025 at the very least. So we'll see. But yes, that's it. I'm happy just to chat and look through other stuff if people wanted to talk about, or just hang out, just chat, because it's been a while since I've just chatted with people on the stream, really. I'm too busy playing games, I'm too busy being a huge gamer boy. Impromptu Spirit stream will happen at 1 minute to midnight. I'll start stream, go, Happy New Year! Happy 2025! Fuck, I said 2025! And end stream. Or something. Who knows? I might not even be awake then. I'll be awake for New Year's, like the countdown probably, but like I said, I pulled an all-nighter, so the tiredness hasn't hit me yet. It will hit me though. But yeah, that's everything from streaming related from this year and the year coming. I can't think of anything else to say on the streaming. Personally, do I have any goals for 2026? I've given up on giving myself goals because my goal is to live, to get my work done and to work on some cool shit and just have a year where I don't feel like I've wasted it completely. Sure, I'm gonna feel like I've wasted a bit of it, but just not completely. And that's it. Mr. Spirit, why must hands be so annoying in any form of art? I hate my hands personally, so I get it. Hands suck. We hate hands. We just hate hands. That's why my character has 20 hands. Jack, do you already have Deadlock, or do I need to get you into the beta? I think I need to get into the beta. Let me open Steam. We do hate hands. We're hands haters here. But yeah. I hope you guys liked that presentation. I did actually put a lot of effort into it. I also made it do a lot of like moving around of like this, like the actual slides. Like it doesn't just go up and down the whole time, it goes like left and right as well, because it's like a perfectly repeating oh, what was that? Don't. It's like a perfectly repeating pattern. So I was just like, oh, I want to make it like go round in circles. But actually, if you map this out, which I did, it actually doesn't hit itself. It loops closely, but it doesn't actually hit itself. The 2025 recap goes in a loop, really. I may be the only artist to ever like drawing hands. I hate drawing feet though. Might actually just be better, I can't lie. Would be a bit weird to say you enjoyed drawing feet so valid. I hate feet more than I hate hands. There. Let me actually show the presentation in full now. Now that the presentation's over. I will discard my notations, it's fine. Yeah. This was the full presentation. It's... how many slides is it in total? 27. I actually put a lot of effort into like this gradient stuff. Like you can see on here how it's like in the corner, and like how this is like on the side. So when it goes from one to the other, you can see like here it doesn't like fully. It's a bit brunt if you look at it actively, but you can see it's still here a bit, which is quite cool. I mean, if you draw in the circle, connects this, then you can also see the red in the top corner there for the YouTube, and the red in the bottom left corner here for YouTube. I ain't drawn them, but I'm modeling them right now. I hate trying to get the fingers right. Oh god. Wrap this up. I gotta clean my room, Mr. Streamer. Oh, I wasn't planning to end stream soon, but I guess I can. Oh, so good question. Is anyone I know live? Do I know anybody who is live right now? Because it'd be nice to raid someone, but I don't think anyone I know would be live today. Jack, I don't think I got your Steam. Do you actually not? After all these years, do you not have my Steam? That's crazy. Okay. We're going back to Bridget. I don't think we've ever played a video game together. You might be right. You might actually be right. We played TTRPGs together, and we do other stuff, but I don't think we've ever played a game on Steam together. That's actually insane. W presentation, by the way, thank you. I knew someone would compliment me on it at the end of the day. Nintendo games, but that ain't the same. Oh yeah, true, we have. I will send you my Steam, and I'll send you my friend code. Yes. I'm not playing another all-nighter. God help me so. I'm not doing that. Where is Freya? Where are you, Freya? Oh, there. There is my code. But yeah, I will probably end stream soon then. But no, thank you for 2025. Thank you for giving it to me in full. Thank you for giving me the entirety of 2025. No, it's been fun. I've enjoyed streaming this year. It's really picked up in the past, like, couple months. I've gotten back into it properly. There was definitely a period where I just kind of really got out of streaming, but I'm looking forward to it again. You know what I can show? I had a list. I was showing this to Taylor. I have a list of games that I wanted to stream this year, and I didn't stream a lot of them. I did stream Expedition, I did stream Path of Exile, I did King of the Castle, never touched Crosscode, or Death of Wish, or Luca, or Stellaris, or Buckshot, or Cave Story, or Inscription, or Okami, or Signalis, or Sonic Mania, or Outer Wilds, or Ultra Kill, or Risk of Rain 2, or Gang Beasts, or Ultimate Chicken Horse, or Stick Fight. These were all games I wanted to stream this year and didn't. There's even more on my completion list, which I didn't do, I don't think. I haven't finished Factorio, I'm playing through that though. I haven't booted up Dying Light or Omori. I'm halfway through Titanfall 2. I was trying to like 100% it. I need to play Little Goody Two Shoes, Papers, Please, Doom Eternal. I started playing a little bit of Rayman Origins. I need to do Rayman Legends, Void Stranger, Road Warden, Spyro, Witcher, Hotline Miami 2. So all of these, so many of these. I will play Ultra Kill this year. It'll probably be one of those games that I play at the weekend, like I was talking about, where I just kind of dedicate a weekend to a game. And Doom Eternal, if you can beat Doom Eternal in that time. I don't know. I don't know how long Doom Eternal is, how long of a game it is. But yes, I do think I'm going to end the stream because I didn't really want to do a long stream today. I just wanted to do a, like, final huzzah stream. It hasn't been as hype as it probably could be, and I probably could add more theatrics, but I've done the presentation, and that's what I wanted to do the most. So, yes, once again, very much, genuinely, thank you to everyone who's watched me this year in a non-weird way. I know a lot of people I know from in person or IRL, but the fact that you guys still come to hang out is cool. I greatly appreciate it. It's the main reason I keep in touch with people. It's been theatrical enough, Spirit, thank you. It's been one of the years, it has. Oh my god, I'm getting a free key for Deadlock. Cinema! I will play Deadlock with you then, Freya, at some point, whether it's on stream or off. We'll see. Also, fighting games. I want to play more fighting games this coming year. I don't play enough fighting games, and I was playing Guilty Gear the other day, and I was really having a lot of fun. These streams are my only form of contact with you, Mr. Spirit. We need to have a meetup of the college classes. I want to meet everyone from college classes again. Everyone was so chill. I actually loved hanging out with college class people. I thought I sent you a key for Deadlock like a year ago. I don't believe you did. Oh, you've invited me to play? Is that the key? I never got anything, I don't think. You just invited me to play Deadlock. Make the plans and I'll show up. I'd be down. I saw Isaac yesterday. Damn, I haven't seen Isaac in ages. I don't already have it. It's not in my library. I've looked through it. Error while launching this game. No licenses. Yeah, I don't have a license. He's in Wales now? Crazy. I haven't spoken to Isaac in so long. Is he chilling? Hope Isaac's doing well. It's good to know you're still in Dutch. God, I really do need to meet up with everyone. God. God, people really do just live their lives, don't they? Crazy thought that Isaac's the GOAT, man. He's so cool. Do you mean Isaac's the GOAT, like he's the greatest of all time? Or do you mean Isaac's the GOAT, man, as in he works with goats now? I need to know which you mean, specifically. I'm gonna ask to Ari about how to send keys. There's no rush. Thank you, Freya. The first one, okay. Okay. But no. Honestly, just a meet of just so many people from that time period of life would be cool. Just to catch up. Especially because college it was for games, so it was all the industry. It's like we all are in the same industry, and it'd be cool to meet people. To chat at the very least. Isaac is the GOAT, man, from the GAT5 fake horror stories when you go under the bridge near Mount Chiliad. GAT, holy fumble. Okay. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end stream, guys. So move your combos to like a voice call or messages or something. But no, thank you everybody. It's been a good year. I should do work. I don't want to do work. I want to play games or watch stuff and drink. I just want to drink tonight. Even if it's alone. People are meeting up, but I just can't be bothered to go pub hopping. We were going to do karaoke, but then they didn't. We don't need you, Mr. Spirit. Okay, fine. You guys can all stay here. I'm gonna leave. Thank you, everybody. I'm just alcoholic. I do drink a lot. I don't. That's a joke. I don't drink that much. I won't drink for a while, and then I'll just drink a lot in a burst, and then I won't. Chat are the main characters. You should know this by now. I should know that chat does not respect me as a human being, and I'm used to that. All this guy does is talk about booze and video games, man. I do more than that. But okay, no, seriously, guys. Thank you. Thank you for showing up this year. Thank you for being the one who stepped up. I'm going to leave you guys to chat. It's been a great year. Thank you for your support. I'll see you in 2026. God, I hope 2026 is my year. I'm not sure how much longer I can stand it not being my year. Have a great rest of your year, guys. Crazy to say that. Have a great rest of your year, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Subnautica. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night.